Hello soul travelers, this is Spiritual Tarot Genie here to guide you through unseen realms. And in today's reading, we are going to be looking at what is that needs forgiveness in your life at this point in time and how can you forgive that. So let's get started and have some insight, spiritual insight on this aspect of our life. And for that, we will pull 3 cards from here. God's goddesses, angels, Archangel Michael, spirit guides and spirit guides. Thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessing coming for this timeless reading, which can help us understand what unforgiveness we are carrying in our mind, body and soul, and how can we heal that. Can we please have the 3 cards on the go? Okay. Alright, so we will be taking all these 3 cards. If you want to choose your card with all your intuition without seeing it, here you go. And now let's reveal the cards. So pile number 1 is Hell. I mean, that is how I guess it's pronounced. And oh my goodness. So this is something here. Jotunhema. I think this is, I don't know, but this is what it is. Jotunhema. Alright. And pile number 3 is Idun. I don't know. But here we have, these are the apples. Looks like a giant god or god over here. And this board look like, somebody is in the clutches of some kind of thing over there. Okay. All right. So here are your piles, guys. You can take all the time you need to find your own pile, which one is talking to you. And click the timestamp in the comment section below and I will see you in your reading. See you there. Hello pile number 1 and welcome to your guidance, and we are seeing what is what forgiveness you need to give to yourself. What is seeking forgiveness in you? That will be a better way to say. And you have chosen the card Hell. Now she is the goddess of hell. Hell is in this Norse mythology, hell is a place where, of course, once we pass on, we go there. And it's not a place where, most of the time we feel that it's by the very phrase that it is a hellish condition, we feel that, it's a place where people are tortured and stuff like that. But in the Norse mythology, in the Vikings era, they believed that hell was just a place where the soul went after it had lived its life on earth, and there they used to carry on with their same, it was just the extension of the life, but just in a different realm. They used to drink, eat, sleep, fight, just as, the same usual things that we do on earth. Now we are talking about forgiveness, what needs forgiveness in you, and you have chosen this deck, this pile, this card. So what does this mean? This gets me to thinking that maybe you blame yourself for the passing on of somebody in your life, like somebody, maybe they passed away because of illness. Maybe their death was very sudden and that created a shock. Maybe somebody, crossed over through suicide. So there could be various things, but the idea remains that you blame yourself for they passing away. So that is what I am picking up. And this needs forgiveness. And this also needs, because it tells me that you carry this deep grieving in you, and grief is love with nowhere to go. When we carry just love, we have the option of reaching out to that person that we love you. But grief, Grief, grief is love with nowhere to go, because that person has passed on to the different realm. So this, I get that you're carrying this deep grief in your heart, which you probably don't share with anybody. Maybe you're not aware that how deeply it is holding place in your heart. And your spiritual team, your spirit guides are telling that you need to forgive yourself for this, because you could have done nothing to change anything. So forgive yourself. If you hold yourself, blame yourself for something like that. So let's go ahead and get more guidance. Gods, goddesses, angels, Archangel Michael, spirit guards and spirit guides, thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessings coming for pile number 1 watching right now. What is that they need forgiveness for? What is that they need to forgive? They please have some guidance on this? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, maybe some King of Wands and Queen of Wands in your life. Can we please have the guidance? Okay. We have the Sun card. We have the Page of Pentacles. Wow, this wants to come away. Page of Swords. Forgiveness. What needs forgiveness in you? You have the Sun. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. So you have got 2 pages. Right? A very different kind of page though. And you have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the new energy. I also see Phoenix over here. Phoenix rising from her ashes. More stronger for this new beginning. Because Phoenix is somebody who has burnt herself to get the wisdom that she has today, right? And that is, she's starting this new fresh beginning with this kind of wisdom, with that kind of grounded and, the dark night of the soul experience that awakens one's soul. So, forgiveness. We have the Sun, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Page of Wands. What needs forgiveness? This is a very different kind of sun, if we can call this a sun. Looks like a sunflower. These parts look like sunflower, and the inside of the sunflower looks like a landscape. So what is it trying to tell me? There is a landscape, the sun. Page of Pentacles. Okay. This here resembles something like this here. Don't you think like that? His here is like, the focus is on this, but this kind of resembles this one here. And looks like this Page of Pentacle has found this in the ground while he was working, and here is the key, right? Okay, here is the key. And here is something, maybe a treasure box or treasure chest, which they have found in the ground. And they have the key to this already. So you already carry the key. What I'm getting is that you already carry the key to some treasure box, but you have not found the treasure box yet. But while working on something, you will find a treasure box which will look very simple to you, because in this card this looks very simple. But if you look deeper, you will get a clear view of what exactly that is, and that is nothing but the sun. The sun is the source of energy, source of life on earth, right? And if you keep looking deeper into it, you will see that how the landscape keeps showing up, new landscape keeps coming in. That is what I'm getting. And how so many things like life force energy, like, you know, the energy that it contains, so many things grow out of it. So yeah, this is more like looking like a jackpot, something kind of a treasure. You have the key to it, but you will probably soon find this treasure box or treasure chest, and you already have the key to open it. So you will have the access to all this life force energy, something that will help you grow or something like that. Okay, and what do we have here? This is interesting, that I felt like this is a star, and this looks like this is a round, and sun is also a star. So this, when I saw this first, I got an energy of a star card. And this is mostly round, so looks like a sun, but sun is also a star is what I'm telling. So sun and star energy here. Page of Sword is a person who is ready for an enlightenment, right? Ready for enlightenment. Page of Sword is ready to learn. They are curious. They are rebellious. Okay, so what this has to do with forgiveness? What this has to do with forgiveness? What do we have here? The Hanged One. Hanged One is somebody who is okay. Isn't this interesting? Because here is the landscape, here we have the two birds, this is the landscape, and I was seeing at this landscape here. It's more like, you know, maybe you see certain kind of a landscape in your dreams which has a, this is a landscape, this is a treasure box. So the treasure box has a landscape. So maybe in your dreams these landscapes show up. Okay, and you will have, because the Hanged Man is somebody who is hanging on to something because things are not clear, so he's waiting on that. So maybe, you know, you have been getting these flashes of somebody who has passed away from a landscape, which means from a different distant place. Like for instance, here the hell, goddess Hell, she takes care of this hell which is down. So this is basically so there is a tree. Okay, so there is a tree and it has 3 branches, and in one of the branches is where the hell is, where all the people, once they die, they go and they live like happily doing the normal things. So I get that you get flashes of this place, because I'm strongly picking this landscape. So I get that you get flashes of these landscape, which you don't know what this landscape is all about. Okay, and it always confuses you, but it is very starking also, so you're not able to forget. So maybe this landscape, you will get insight about this, whatever is in your nightmare, which I'm getting mostly is a landscape, is a treasure box, and you have the key to open this, and you will get some insight maybe in this reading, like ancestral land or if there is something like, ancestral land, you keep getting flashes of ancestral land, or you have these flashes sent to you by your loved one from that place, telling you that wherever they are fine. Okay, if you carry this guilt of grieving somebody's loss, somebody's death, grief, and you blame yourself for that, and you always wonder why they went away, why it was so short, why they had to go and all that, they want to tell you that if you get these flashes, they are like communicating with you, and they are telling that wherever they are is a good place. You don't have to worry about me. They are fine. Okay? Because this place, this hell, this card is from Norse mythology, and Norse mythology is that Viking era where they didn't believe that hell was a hellish place. They believed that it was just an extension of your normal life, where they still continue to do the same things, but just not in the 3D, just not on the surface, on the face of the earth. Rather, on the face of the earth, there is this huge tree which they call Yggdrasil, and it has 3 roots, and under the root of one of these, the place called hell was there, which was just an underground place where the past one lives. So they live normally. You don't have to worry about that, is what I'm telling you. So I think you get flashes of this place, ancestral land, or maybe you worry a lot where they have gone. So they are basically, zooming you in, more like, how a matrix kind of keeps on going like that, that kind of a thing, where they are zooming you into deeper details of where they are. So I don't know how knowing this is going to help you, but you are meant, with the Page of Sword, I'm getting that, and the way this figure is looking at the star sun, what I'm getting is that this information is going to help you with some kind of power. It will enable you, because why am I telling enable? Because she is holding the sword very firmly and strongly and up straight, and she's open to receiving this information also. So I'm also getting that whosoever is listening to this, they are open to receiving this, as in, I don't have to go in too much of details to convince you. You know that it is your message. You are ready to receive, because you already know what I'm talking about flashbacks, I'm talking about ancestral lands, I'm talking about the grieving of some loved one, blaming yourself and all that. And I think this information is going to give you a lot of power, and you are ready to receive this insight, divine guidance, this enlightenment, because this is sun and this is the sun, and this is literally the sun card. Do you see this? This looks like a star but has the shape of a round sun. So I think you are ready to receive this information. And I also get that with this information, it will be more like, you can finally rise like a phoenix, because you, maybe for a long time, you have blamed yourself, carried this unforgiveness for yourself. You have not forgiven yourself for the death of your loved one, and it has always weighed you down. But this information will set you free with this key. This key is what you're going through already, and this so this key is the flashbacks, the story of your death of the loved one, the unforgiveness, the blame that you carry for yourself. These are your keys, and the story that I'm unfolding is the landscape, is like fixing in like that, okay, like a jigsaw puzzle, and it will kind of liberate you, and it will stop bogging you down, and it will finally help you unleash yourself and more like, fly from these ashes now. like you are liberated and you can fly, and when phoenix fly, the sky is the limit, right? Like not even the sky is the limit, like not the elements are the limit, because for example, fire is an element and it burns anybody down, but the fire couldn't burn you. So even the 5 elements are not your limit, something like that. I don't know, it's very powerful, but this is what it is, like unlimited. Knowing this, getting this insight about this ancestral land, place, or maybe they are at there, will set you free and will power up your flight in such a way that even the elements will not be your limit. Now that is exactly what I'm channeling right now, guys. Okay, I don't know if it is making sense, but that is what it is. So what I will do, go ahead and I will trust the message and I will end it over here, because that is what it is. What I can do is, how can you forgive yourself? Okay, so this is the story. If you are carrying the burden of somebody's passing away on yourself, then know that they are fine. They are telling you this, they are trying to liberate you with all that. I don't know how this message will help you liberate you like a phoenix and power up a new beginning, but I guess it's your guidance and you will understand this better. So can we please have a 3-card guidance for pile number 1? Anything that comes across, because I want to keep it free. This is the Page of Wands. This is the 7 of Cups. And this is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a card of sadness, disappointment, grieving. Okay, 7 of Cups is a lot of things going on in your head, right? It's a complete chaos. And do you see this? Do you see this? How they are like, they are not standing on the earth. They are more like flying in the air. There's so much going on in the head. Okay, see what this message is, the idea it is bringing in together. Someone passing away has totally disappointed you. They are trying to bring this picture. And as a Page of Wands in reverse, it is totally kind of, Page of Wands is a page, it's a baby, right? It's a small king, it's a small child. And how they moving away from this realm. This is Mother Earth. They are flying away, they leaving this Mother Earth. Totally disappointed you, and it left you isolated, all alone. I mean, they are in the second level, they are describing what their passing away did to you. Like when they went away, it totally shattered you, left you alone, and you were like, you separated yourself also, because this is a place where it's not accessible to others. And as a Page of Wands in reverse, it totally kind of, shattered your motivation. Like you felt very alone, because Page of Wands is a kid who is motivated to even get started on a deserted plane. But that kind of shattered your confidence, because maybe this person was your confidence. They were your support system is what I'm getting. Okay, so that is what is going on here. Is there any other message coming in? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they were Queen of Pentacles and they were so resourceful. Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very good with their creative art business, and they are also very good with nurturing. So maybe they nurtured you and you missed their support, and they were your strength, they were your pillar of support. So any final message coming for pile number 1 for their forgiveness? Any final message? Thank you, dear angels. Guidance coming for pile number 1. A very different kind of guidance, I will say that. Very different indeed. Final message for pile number 1, dear angels. Thank you so much. The Tower card, the Star card, and the King of Wands. I assume it was in reverse. The world. Do you see this? How beautiful, right? This is amazing, guys. See, this is the world card, and there are many worlds. There is underworld, there is a spiritual world, there is a 3D world, right? And what I'm getting is that even though you guys are not in the same world, they see you from the other world. They see you from the different world, and they see you through this keyhole. Looks like a keyhole, right? And you carry the keyhole over here. Do you see this? You are carrying the key. So I think they watch over you. And here is, and they are like, you are protected. They watch over you. You are protected. This is a snake or a serpent, whatever you call, and I think it is taken care. There is a Lakshman Rekha, a protection layer that they have cast upon you, and you are protected. Even though you miss a lot, there's protection, there's support. They were your pillar of support and all that. So even from the spiritual realm, they keep an eye on you. They see to you that you are protected. Maybe you are part of the different worlds, but still connected. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So you are definitely grieving the love of your someone very close to you who was a pillar of strength for you. So this is the Tower card, this is the Star card, and this is your King of Wands card. So what I'm getting is, don't let what happened, what broke down, because Tower is crushing down of something. So they passed away. It was very crushing feeling for you, crushing experience for you. Your whole world came crushing, right? This is it. With they going away, with this Queen of Pentacles going away, your world came crushing down. This is the house which is trembling. Tower card. Your world came crushing down, but this doesn't has to stop your King of Wands and the Star card. Where is that? That Star card. The Star card. It doesn't has to stop your flight, guys. Do you see this? Reach out for your dreams. You are meant to be this King of Wands. Even when they left you, it totally shattered your confidence. Okay? It totally shattered your confidence, right? And it made you that King of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. Where did that go? Okay, maybe I mixed that. But yeah, this is what they are telling. Like, don't let their going away shatter you. Yes. Don't let that shatter you. Reach out for the stars, for your dreams. You are meant to be this King of Wands is what I'm getting. These are the potentials that you have. Don't let this lead to this. This is what I'm getting. And that is like, start the beginning. Rise like a phoenix. You will be able to reach out to your dreams and be the person that you always wanted to be. They are supporting you from the other side. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Alright, so what I will do is now, give me a second, guys. I will just... So let's pull our 3 usual cards so that we can just bring in the surrender to non-action. I think this is yours. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So that is the one message that is coming for you, pile number 1. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. I think you have to forgive yourself for blaming yourself for so long for the death of somebody who means the world to you, and it has had a very catastrophizing impact on you. I'm not sure if you know that, but yeah. Watch your thoughts. Do you see the treasure chest? exactly what we were talking about, right? Think of what you desire, not what you fear. So what is that final message for pile number 1, dear angels? Can we please have? Thank you so much for their forgiveness message. What is that they need to know? I always trust on the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. I always trust on the direction of the universe and I know I am being guided. You are being guided here. Okay. Pile number 1, guidance for pile number 1. Guidance for pile number 1. Healing is my right and I embrace it. So yeah, definitely there is some healing that is needed related with forgiveness, because you are carrying a lot of pain, a lot of unresolved grief, and you can trust the direction in which the universe is taking you. Honestly, I am not understanding the whole of this reading, but I have just trusted the process and picked up on the intuition. It will make sense to the right person who this reading is for. And if it's for you, do let me know your thoughts. And I wish you so much, and I wish you healing, guys. As I said, that grief is a love with nowhere to go. So while the grief never goes away, it always stays with us. We can always, process this hurt, pain that we are feeling, which is overwhelming, and learn to live with that, so that healing is not about forgetting the people. It is about continuing to live our life as well and cherish the memories. So I wish you so much of love and light. Take care, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your guidance. In this reading, we are checking out what needs forgiveness in you, okay? And you have chosen the card Jotunheimer. Now, this card is again a place. The pile number 1 chose hell, which was a place. I'm talking about the Norse mythology. Hell was a place. And Jotunheimer is also a place where the giants of the Norse mythology live. Now, this place is a very difficult terrain. It is deep into the forest. The place is very rugged. It is unfriendly. It is steep hills, deep, dark forest. So, unfriendly place, very wild place. And this is the place of these giants. But this place has something very potent, and it has a well, which is known as Mimir's well. And what is the quality of this Mimir's well? The quality of this Mimir's well in this very unfriendly terrain of giants is that it contains, if you drink the water of this well, you can get wisdom which will bring you ancestral healing. Okay? Now, Odin wanted to have this drink the water of this well, and so he gave one of his eyes to just get the wisdom he will get by drinking the nectar of this well, you can say that. The blessings of his ancestors, information and wisdom about his ancestors, right? So this is what you have chosen. So what I'm getting is that your the hurt or the blame that you carry in your heart is related with your ancestors. It's more like you're not able to understand your ancestors, or you're not able to understand your family members. Maybe you feel that there is this inner knowing that you can heal the generational curse or something that is going on in the family, but you feel very limited, because here is the ancestral insight coming from this card Jotunheimer. Okay, so you feel that it is your responsibility to heal the family ties, relationship, maybe end the curse that is going on in the family, which you don't even quite clearly understand. And you are not able to do this because not everything is black and white. You feel something and then you feel, no, it makes no sense. This card here comes and tells me that you carry this blame. You blame yourself for wanting to do so many things but still feel very helpless in not being able to do something, and you blame yourself for that. Now this card again tells me that yes, you can actually do that, because here Odin, who was the king, he goes to this very unfriendly wild terrain deep into the forest where it was the homes of the giants, and giants didn't used to like men and the gods and the children. They were very hostile to it. They just didn't like it. So going in their terrain is going to be not easy. It's going to be difficult. But is there a possibility? Yes, there exists a place where you can go, and there is a source which can get you the healing for your ancestors. So I think you basically carry in your heart the hurt of not being able to do something for your ancestors, which can bring some healing and blessings for your families, to bring peace in your family. So this is something that you blame yourself for. More like, you carry the burden of a generational curse and you blame yourself for that. Why are you not able to do something for your family? So yeah, that is what I'm getting. The pile one carried the blame of grief for their loved one. This is in the same lines but very different. Now that is what I'm getting so far. The pile number reading was very different reading I have done so far. In the picker cards, it was very, very, very different. Alright, so now with that understanding, let's go ahead and pull more cards and ask our spirit guides what more information you need on your forgiveness, that this hurt, pain, blame that you carry in your heart. So let's go ahead and ask. God's goddesses, angels, Archangel Michael, spirit guides and spirit guides, thank you so much for the divine guidance and blessings coming for pile number 2 watching this right now. What guidance is coming for the unforgiveness that they carry in their heart? What is that they need to know? How can they heal it? Any message, information coming for them? 4 of Cups, dissatisfaction. 8 of Cups is like, again, there is a house here, emotional loss. She is dropping the cup, right? Like this card tells me 4 of Cups and 8 of Cups, emotionally feeling very lost, as if you want to do something but you're not able to do. Here you are feeling very helpless. You want to do something and you cannot do. Here I feel that you are more in command, like you have got the cup, more like you went in this difficult place, in this Jotunheimer, the place of the giants. This place looks very dangerous, right? You went inside, got this cup, drank or did whatever you had to do with this wisdom nectar, and you walking like a success, like you did what you with that intention you had gone inside, you could achieve that, and you are walking like a achieved the task, something like that. So maybe you are watching this with 4 of Cups, like helpless. Well, I feel this, but I can't do anything about it. But maybe you get some guidance here or later after watching this guidance from somewhere, which will give you the key to do the things, to heal whatever that you carry in your heart, which is not allowing yourself to forgive yourself. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's get deeper. Can we please get the guidance, your angels? Can we please get the guidance? Thank you so very much. All right. So this is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is the Star card in reverse. And this is the 2 of Swords in reverse. You don't have a face of something. Okay, 2 of Swords. This telling me there is no face to this figure is telling me that the things that you feel is hazy. You feel it, but it's not very clear. It has no face to it. Like you feel something, but it has no face to it. Okay, Two of Swords is also a card of confusion, this or that, not very sure. So there is no face to it, something like that. Ten of Swords is this. Okay, so here is the Ten of Swords at the back of the deck. So I think this was mostly you're feeling very helpless with the Four of Cups card, not being able to do something you want to do for your family, for your generation, something like that. Ten of Swords card at the back of the deck is different card, but with the same energy. The Ten of Swords card usually has no help around, but here, even though the 10 swords are there, there is a help nearing that person, right? So there is a help around. That is the difference of this card. So what I'm getting is that in your situation where you were like totally hopeless, you cannot do anything, there is a help coming in. All right, what else do we get here? Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, the Star card. Star card is about healing, and I think it's this card of a healing. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is like, what does that mean? Can we please have the clarifiers of these cards? Two of Swords is about confusion that you are going through as to how to heal this, what we talked here. Something related with your family, generations, ancestors, right? You don't know how to heal it. You don't know how to reach out to heal this. You are confused. You get flashes, but you don't have clear idea what exactly to do. Maybe that feels very disoriented. So let's keep going. Can we get more guidance? Can we go deeper into this, dear angels? Forgiveness, that pile number 2, unforgiveness that they carry. How can they heal their... Okay, this is the Four of Swords. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is that. And this is the King of Pentacles. This is Page of Wands. Okay, so this Page of Wands as a clarifier for the Two of Swords is telling me that things will not always be faceless and clueless, confusing. You will have a little insight into that, because Page of Wands is somebody who gets started small but gets started in certain direction. It has some spiritual guidance. So I'm getting that, yes, the same idea, something that you had felt hopeless about and totally like it, I cannot help it, even though I tried my best to help it. It feels very you know, not very clear kind of a thing. Like even talking about it feels weird that way. But this card is telling that get ready for something out of the world experience or ideas or insights. So yeah, here where you were like confused, not sure, no clarity, you will be getting some ideas is what I'm getting. Four of Swords. This is the Ace of Pentacles, and this is a big tree, right? She's carrying a lot of things on her branches, on her arms, carrying on her shoulder. What does that mean? This is the healing. This is the card of the healing. Reaching out somewhere to the stars. This is the healing that you carry on your shoulders, right? the task of healing that you carry on your shoulders, and quite possibly you will begin healing this, is what I'm getting. You carry a huge task on your shoulder. What task? The task of healing. And I think with this card upright, you are right. You are the right person. You can do it. You are more powerful than you know, that kind of energy. And if this is Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and here is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is telling me is that put your swords down. Put your arms down. Stop fighting something. So if you see these swords, they are kept on a wall, right? This is armor. So this card is telling me that stop fighting. Keep your arms on the floor. Four of Cards is a card of rest. So let's continue. One final message coming for pile number 2 for how they can heal their the unforgiveness that they carry in their heart. Final message for pile number 2. Okay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Stop fighting it. Stop thinking too much about it. Stop taking it as a burden. You are more than capable to. Right, guys, so let's continue. We'll pull. So this is what we were talking about, right? 8 of Cups. You will finally, you are finally getting that nectar from that well. You went inside this very difficult wild place to get the nectar, and now you are doing what it will do to heal your ancestral line. So again, a very different reading, but I think this is what it's meant to come across. So the final message for pile number 2, dear angels. Don't fear the change. Let the change come in. Don't tighten your muscle, body. Be easy. Don't be stubborn about it. That is why you're being asked to keep your guards down. Put your arms down, swords down. You can do that with ease. And final message, pile number 2. Okay, helpful person. That is what I have been picking up from the beginning. Helpful person will come. It will help you with that. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom they might be and initiate a contact, guys. All right. So that was your message. Let's pull a final message for you. How can you heal your unforgiveness? Whatever unforgiveness you're carrying in your heart, the pain, hurt. I said limitless. I am limitless in what I can achieve. Yeah. So limitless. Now, here I am not getting an energy of achieving something material. What I am getting is like you want to do something out of this world, as in not to prove yourself. You want, some people want that big car, that much of money, but you want to do something like healing your ancestral line. Maybe you keep thinking about your ancestors a lot. Maybe you think about these generational curses. Maybe you get impacted by the way things are in your family, and you are like, how am I even supposed to do this? Why I keep getting these weird thoughts? So this is not very practical or 3D stuffs, right? Like people want to become an influencer, people want to have a successful startup, all materialistic things, right? Which makes sense to our 5 senses, which we see around. But here, maybe you want to heal your lineage, heal the generational curse, ask your past loved ones, your ancestors. What wrong have we done? Why are we suffering? Can we do something to heal? So universe is telling you that you are limitless in what you can achieve. Don't think that these are all woo-woo stuffs. Maybe you, and actually you are meant to heal this, because see how you carry this. You know, your shoulders can carry this burden, if you call it a burden, or maybe you are the chosen one who can heal the whole ancestral line, the generational line. You are doing it with ease, and you can do it with ease only because you cannot do it fighting with it. So loosen, stop taking a strong stand, tensing your muscles. You will do it with not with your guards up and with all your weapons, arms. No, that is not how you will do it. When you loosen your grip, you give more power to the universe to help you. But when you are tightening your muscles, you're taking a strong stand, you are like, how is it even happening? You are closing the doors. You understand? That is what I'm picking. So I hope that this helps you guys. Again, a very different message, but I have to give what comes across. And I hope that this helps you. And I will see you with the next reading. I wish you so much love and light and healing. Take care. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you are still here, then let's pull you a message, final message from this card. Thank you to your angels for the guidance coming for pile number 2. What is that they need to know? I choose love no matter what. Okay. Choose love no matter what. So that was your message. And I wish you all the best. Bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your guidance. In this reading, we are seeing what needs forgiveness in you. And you have chosen this card, Yudun, which is a Norse mythology goddess from Norse mythology. And she is one who protects these eternal apples. Like, these are the apples. If you eat them, you stay young and healthy forever. It gives you eternal life. So these apples were given to her by some giant, and the gods used to have these apples. Now this card basically, in a nutshell, if we understand, it is about health, good health. It's basically about good health and beauty, but mostly good health. So what is that you need to forgive? What is the forgiveness? Do you carry some hurt or pain related with your health? Like you have a good health, or you had a good health but you didn't take care of it? Something like that. And you were like, I was so healthy, why didn't I take care of myself, of my body, ate right, did the exercise, lifted the weights? Why did I allow to, eat, meaning, mindlessly, not exercise? Why did I allow my health to deteriorate? So there is some guilt related with that. Or is it that you want to take care of your family, your parents, and you're not able to take care of them, their health, and you carry this hurt and pain in your heart, and that needs a forgiveness? More like you need to forgive. You want to take care of either your family, and you are for some reason not able to do, or you're not able to do to that extent to which you want to do, and you blame yourself, and you need to forgive yourself for that. Or even if you have not been able to take care of your own health, prioritize self-care, which is also something that I'm getting loudly. Then also you need to forgive yourself, because life happens and we do get busy with so many things. So you don't have to come so hard on yourself. This is what I'm getting, guys. And so far, this message is the lightest one from the previous 2. This is the 3rd pile that we are doing. The first 2 piles were quite heavy, but this is like more light. But let's see what the angels have to tell you about this pain. If you carry this in your heart and you feel like you're not doing enough for your family, taking care of them, taking care of their health, or even for yourself, then let's see what angels have to tell. because these apples that you see, these are the internal apples, like, you know, very potent apples, magical apples, you can say. And she used to take care of them, and the gods, and she used to give them to gods, and they will eat it and they will become eternal. So more like, you know, you're not able to give on these, maybe you don't have these apples to give to your family, for yourself, or you're not able to find time to make this happen, or something like that. Let's see what needs forgiveness in you. Can we please have the 3 cards to let pile number 3 watching right now? What needs forgiveness in them? Thank you, dear angels, for the guidance coming in. Strength, maybe yes, you don't have the strength to do a lot of things. You know, you seem like I'm getting this workaholic energy, like you want so much of strength to be able to do a lot of things. Do things for yourself, do things for your family, take care of your professional life, personal life, like a lot of energy you want. But you are like 4 of Cups, no energy at all. You want so much of strength because you are this person who carries the whole show on your shoulder, like running from here, there, taking care of everything. Everything is in place. You manage it effortlessly. But in doing so, you totally deprive yourself of all the energy. The 4 of Cups is like no energy, like feeling no energy at all. This card speaks for itself. And yes, the Magician has lost the magic. The King of Wands. You want to be this King of Wands. The King of Wands is the King of strength. A lot of movement, action, fire, right? Passion. So at the back of the mind, you are like, why? I want that kind of energy to be able to have everything in control, my health in control, my family in perfect shape, doing everything, something like that. And it's, you know, this energy, this is a very typical, this is the energy of a burnout that I'm getting. Like, you know, you're so burnt out with no strength, your magic totally kind of coming away, or like, you know, what do we call that? Leaking away. Yes, leaking away. And you stand like a strength to your family, because this is the branches. The tree has its root and it holds everything to, you know, this is you holding everything up on your shoulder and keeping things grounded. But you need to nurture yourself as well, because you want to do so many things and you have no energy because running everywhere, doing everything. It's the energy of a burnt out, right? So yeah, that is what I'm getting. The pain, the blame, the guilt of not doing enough. That is what I'm getting. All right. Okay, let's keep this here. You want to be the King of Wands, doing everything. Can we have more guidance, dear angels? Can we please go deeper into this? Thank you so much. Okay. Yes and yes. This is the 6 of Swords. Okay, so things will get better. Okay, things will get better. Don't worry about it. And rather with a flying color, 6 of Wands. But first, let's look into this. Now, you want to have strength to do everything you want to do around you. Like, more like, you know, He-Man kind of a thing. You want to do everything. Superman. You want to do everything. But let's agree, you cannot do everything on your own. Okay, your spirit guides are telling you, yes, you can have strength, but you can only have this much of strength, right? You cannot lift the whole world on your shoulders. You need to know your capacity, and you need to have the help of your family members. If you want to do so much, 10 of Pentacle is the card of a family, right? And if you want to do so much for your immediate family and your extended family and everybody in the world and everything, you cannot do it alone. You need the support of your family. You need to collaborate. People need to come together for you to be able to have that strength. You cannot do it alone is what I'm getting. Be open. You know, this is a card which is telling me, while this is a card of 10 of Pentacles, which brings in the family element, like you want to do everything for the family but fall short of the strength, it is telling me that 10 of Wands, you carry a lot of load, And the Ten of Wands comes with the message that you need to ask for help. You need to start delegating things, right? You don't have to do everything on your own. You can take help and it is okay. It is how things come together and you build strong relationships and bold and strengthen it by asking for help, right? Not asking for help is ego. I will do everything myself. And asking for help is vulnerability, accepting that yes, I'm not the whole thing. I'm not the pillar of strength in the world. I also need help sometimes, and it's okay to ask for help. So maybe you people have difficulty asking for help. You want to do everything on your own. And there is the guilt there. This is Ace of Sword in reverse. And you don't know how to do it. You want so much of strength so that you can take care of everything for yourself, family, business, professional, personal, kids, everything. But you only have this much of energy. And you don't know how can you get more energy to do more things for your people. And universe is telling you need to collaborate. You need to ask for help. You need to know that you also need some tender love and care from others, because you are so busy taking care of everybody. You always appear ever ready, and people never notice the fatigue and the burnout that you're going through. So that is what I'm getting. And here is the Ace of Pentacles, you carrying so much on your shoulders. Now this card appeared in pile number 2 also, but it had a very different reading and it had a different meaning over there. In your card, it's like you carrying so much on your shoulders that it is leaking your energy. It is the card of fatigue. It's the energy of burnout. It is the energy where we don't want to stop and pause. Actually, I have a very interesting message, doing on the Facebook, talking about these burnout and the fatigue and how we resist pausing. But then pause is not silent. The body is doing something very important when we are taking that pause, when we are stuck. So, yeah, magician energy leaking out. Magician is one who does everything by magic, right? You can just take care of everything with like this. But the kind of effort goes into creating that magic is not what everybody sees. Now you see, think of a magician who do these tricks and it feels so effortless, it feels like a magic, but we all know the kind of hard work goes behind that in making that appear so effortless and so magical. So here is the burden that you are carrying and it is leaking your magician energy. Do you see this? But yeah, Six of Swords is also about moving to calmer waters. So let's see what more our spirit guides have to tell us. So do you carry the guilt of not doing enough for your family? You wish you had more energy. You had some magic pill you could eat and do more and more, more and more. You are somebody who doesn't rest. You feel guilty of taking rest, right? Let's see. You need to forgive yourself for being human, because you could do only that much and you are already doing so much. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this reading, would you? One final message, Three of Swords in reverse. Stop blaming yourself. Stop piercing your own heart for not being strong enough, not doing enough as much you would want to do. Two of Swords. Three of Swords, Two of Swords. What is the other card? The Ten of Swords. And this one is the Seven of Pentacles is about. Seven of Pentacles is a card where you are working hard already. Seven of Pentacles is a card of working on something patiently, without expecting anything, showing up daily, slowly but steadily doing the hard work and not getting noticed, right? Because Seven of Pentacles, nobody sees that anything is being done because it's not Ten of Pentacles, it's Seven of Pentacles, the daily grind. And this is you are already doing too much. Maybe you're not giving enough credit to that. Your people around you are not seeing it enough, but you're already doing enough. So the final message for you, pile number 3, 3 of sword and 2 of sword. You don't see how much you are doing. Okay, you don't see that you don't see, or maybe you don't want to see, that how much love, care you need for your own self. Here you are like disenchanted, no? Like, how should I do more? I want to do more. How should I do more? You're not getting any insight into that. And you are like, you need to see yourself. You are losing yourself with so much of work, and you need to take care of yourself. You're losing yourself, maybe not taking care of yourself. Yeah, and this card said that, right? Apart from these apples which can bring you health, you also need to take care of those small routines, your daily, rituals for self-care. But you are forgetting that. All right. So yeah, 3 of sword, you are hurting that you are not doing enough. But you are already running out of battery. You are in the negative battery range. And you need some help. You need some help. You need some help. That is what I'm getting, guys, okay? 7 of Pentacles is a card at the back of the deck, summing up your energy. 7 of Pentacles, guys, you are working. You're constantly putting in that effort, which is probably maybe not getting noticed. Just like how our mothers used to take care of our houses slowly and steadily without any expectation. Everything was perfect. No online deliveries of food, no Swiggy, no Zomato, things fresh, cooked, healthy, ready to eat, and we never realized how blissful and blessed that was. So we don't realize when we continue to get it easily. We realize the importance only when we are not getting that, right? So yeah, this is the guilt that you are carrying, and you need to take help, take care of yourself, ask for help to people to help you, and all that. So yeah, carrying too much of burden on your shoulder, which is leaking your energy. And unless and until you take care of your own fatigue and burnout, you cannot have that strength to take care of or do more. So let's see, final message coming for pile number 3. What is that they need to know? What needs healing? Oh my goodness. Listen to the wisdom of your body, because our body tells us that I'm tired. You literally, you are seeking more strength here. Strength comes from body, like physical strength, mental strength. But your body is telling, I'm tired, I'm fatigued, I'm burnout. This is literally the words that I have used. And here is the body card confirming the whole reading. So let's read. Listen to your body's message about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So yes, you are drained, right? Okay. So let's see what more guidance is coming for you, pile number. I will not be surprised if you get a card of rest, wait, tranquility. Let's see what you get. Thank you, dear angels, for the guidance coming for pile number 3. What is that they need to know? Wow. Even better. Wow. Do you see this? Wait. Wait. There is nothing that you are missing. You need to take care of yourself so that you can empower yourself. You are more powerful than you realize. It is safe for you to be powerful. Yeah. That is what I am getting. So speak louder than my words. My vibes speak louder than your words. So even if like you're doing a lot of things but you are feeling tired, that's your vibe, right? Doing everything slow, silently doing everything. Okay, so this one wants to come out for you. Let's see, what is this? I breathe in calm and I breathe out worry. Worried about doing less, right? So I hope that this makes sense, guys. This is the reading for you, and I hope that this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the guidance, please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.